Hey everybody, it's Kay. Hope you're doing well. So according to my YouTube About section, I established this channel on July 23rd of 2013. That means this is my 7-year anniversary here on YouTube. And I can't believe it. I don't know where the time went. I really don't. Seems like I just started this the other day, really. I'm trying to think, what did I do in the last 7 years? Wow. Well, I do know that I was in grad school when I started the channel, and I was so focused on my education, and I'd also just started a new job with my new position, I should say. Same company, new position. I had to get acclimated to a new location, new coworkers, learn all the new ins and outs of my new job, plus run and study at night, go to study group, go to class. It was a lot. So when I would come to the channel, I would drop a book haul or I would drop a review and then I go on about my business. I really didn't spend a lot of time really trying to build up the channel, you know? And then once I did get going, I got sick and ended up having to have surgery. So that was another challenge. A lot of things happened in my family over the last 7 years, which I talk a little bit more about in this reflection video that I have for you today. One of my joys that has happened in the last 7 years is the birth of my grandson, Jax. That is my heart. That's my boop boop, you know? And he loves to read. He takes after me because his mom and daddy don't read nothing. He gets that from me, definitely.
This is Jackson class. It said Dr. Martin Luther King had a dream. What was your dream? Well, what's your dream? This is Jackson answer. To read.
So yeah, that's my boo. Love him so much. But yeah, I have put together a reflection, if you will, of some of my favorite Booktube moments, whether it was from book reviews I did or Vlogmas 2017, which I'm so glad I did because I was able to capture my mom on video and now I can hear her voice and see her smile whenever I want. So I'm glad I was able to do that. Also, I have a video where I went around asking people, what's the last book you read? And they shared that with me. So that video is here on the channel, as well as one I did with octogenarians from my church, asking them about reading and libraries and all that kind of stuff. So that video, check that one out too. Let's see, I have reflections from a couple of tag videos and just random stuff. And I hope that you're able to stay and watch to the end. And I hope that you really enjoy this video. I do have another reflection video that is coming out today as well. So I just want to say again, thanks. And I hope you enjoy. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you guys. Let me tell you this. So when I first started on Booktube, I had a laptop and a webcam on the laptop that came, you know, built in, and it was horrible. So the quality of those old videos is really bad. I mean, there's like an underlying hum, so you really can't understand what I'm saying. And when I move, the camera goes out of focus. But I kept all those old videos on the channel for posterity, I guess. So I just wanted to let you know that. So some of the videos you see, the quality may not be so great. Also, something else I noticed when I was putting this together is how much my doggone hair has changed over the years. I changed my hair a lot, and y'all will see that in these videos. It cracks me up. Oh, yeah, I just changed it again, right? Anyway, I hope that you all enjoy. Stay tuned. Hi YouTube, this is Karen, and this is my very first YouTube video. I figured if I were ever going to do a YouTube video, it would have to be on something that I'm excited and passionate about, and that's reading. Anyway, this book is Stranded by Alex Cava. And just look at that cover. Doesn't that freak you out? When I saw it, it made me want to go sign up for AAA. I mean, just the thought of being stranded on a road like this, dark, deserted, cold, wet, and then out of nowhere comes along a stranger to offer assistance. I absolutely love this book, and I love J. California Cooper's writing style. She's one of those writers for me that when you get to the last period of the last sentence, of the last paragraph, of the last chapter of the book, you want to know what happened next. You know, not that you necessarily want a sequel, but you become so immersed in the lives of the characters, you want to know, well, how did things end for them? You know, I just love her writing. It's complex in its simplicity, it's tragic in its beauty. I don't know how else to explain it. And her characters, the way she writes her characters, the way she, adds depth to her characters and adds the layers to her characters. As you read the book, you almost feel as if you're invading their privacy. It gave me everything. First of all, let me say Bernice McFadden is a fantastic author. I mean, she is phenomenal. She has mastered the art of descriptive writing. And if you need to study descriptive writing, you need to study Bernice McFadden. I mean, she is so good. I bet she could find 50 different ways to describe a pencil. You know, she's just that good. And she can tell a story like nobody's business. It's just so beautifully written. It's like, I mean, the prose, her writing skill is, it's amazing. It's like the words were musical notes on a page and the book was just singing to me. That is genuinely what I thought when I started reading this book. Leaving an auto garage right now, as you can tell. I had to drop my car off to get some work done. Anything man-made requires maintenance, as we all know. But what about us as human beings? Don't we require maintenance too? Of the physical kind, yes, definitely. But also mentally, emotionally, socially, spiritually, we break down and we need repair from time to time. Life happens and you deal with it. Your reaction to what happens, though, is very important. Sometimes we mess things up. We cause problems in life because of our attitude mostly, because of our behaviors. And that is what this book was about. The Matter is Life by J. California Cooper. It is about life and how we deal with it, our reaction to what happens to us, the things that we do to cause things to happen to us, our attitude. That's what it's about. Reading this book, it was like I could see myself coming off of the pages. Now, the author of this book does a lot of things with this story. She reminds us that pain has no expiration date, that the words left unspoken can erupt in the loudest, hardest pain, and what you don't say can be as detrimental as things that you do say. And she also examines the complexity of human relationships. But I love the way these characters love and hate each other and how they navigate through this life by hurting each other, loving each other, surprising each other, exciting each other, forgiving, hating, trusting, betraying. There's so many different layers to these characters. They may seem flat on the surface, but as you go through the story, you get to see their depth and you get to see how real these people are. They're complex characters. I love the way she builds this family tree. Mom is the root, and then Effia and Essie are the trunk. And then from there, you see the branches and the twigs and the leaves and eventually the crown of the whole family tree. And it's a beautiful and wonderful, amazing experience. Now, the plot was very predictable, in my opinion, but you've heard me say on this channel time and time again, it's not about the predictability of the plot. It's more about the journey the author takes to get me to the end of the book. Now, let me tell you what freaked me out. When I put the CD in the player in the car, it says something like it's May 15th. And I went, oh, today's May 15th. It said it was, dark and cloudy. And I said, oh, it is dark and cloudy. And then it goes on to say, and then there's an accident that changes the character's life forever or whatever. I'm like, oh, Lord, let me get home because, let's just let that be where the similarities end. You know what? Okay, so I have to tell you, the other day on one of my Vlogmas videos, I can't remember which one it was, I relayed the story about how
oh gosh,
you would send me to the library when you had a book report.
Oh my god.
And what were your instructions? Do you remember?
Find a book with pictures on the front. A picture on the front and a good summary.
Yeah.
So I can draw the picture and then read the summary of the book.
Who read the summary of the book? Me?
I don't remember. I don't know.
I think that would be me. And I would read some of it and you'd be like, okay, what was the book about? And then I tell you, and you'd be like, oh, okay, you draw the picture. And then a few days later, be like, what'd you get? A+.
Hey, that's awesome.
And ain't read nothing.
Nothing. I still don't read nothing.
Still don't.
Don't know how I make it.
I know. You know what, though? I've got Mama reading. Okay, so, when she was staying here, I told her she couldn't stay here without reading a book.
Mm-hmm.
So she has read several books now. She even has one now at the house because she'll bring them over here and say, okay, I need another book. Or I'll take one over there. So Mama is reading now.
Unless it makes me money, I'm not going to read it. So sorry, book bloggers. But that's how it is. I'm not reading books.
Nope.
Sorry, you can't make me do it.
No. While you're doing that, Mama, what's the last book you read?
I think it was Family.
Family by?
Who knows? The California Cooper woman?
J. California Cooper.
Okay.
What'd you think about the story?
It was a good story. I enjoyed it. I really did.
Was it, heart-wrenching to you?
It made me cry.
Oh, you know what? Your sister cried.
I don't cry very easily, but that made me cry.
So when you all were young, when you were little back in the late 40s, early 50s. Yeah, I know. I went way back on that one. Did you all have any books in the house besides the Bible?
Sally, Dick, and Jane.
And that was it, huh?
That's all I remember. Besides our school books, that's all I remember.
I still have books that you bought me when I was little. I have a book called Jane's Blanket. Mm-hmm. I have a book in my top dresser drawer. It's about a little girl named Debbie. It is Debbie Herself by Lois Linsky. And look. I was annotating, okay? And Debbie was bad. I remember that, but I still have that book.
I think that's why I gave it to you.
That's why you gave it to me? Because I was bad?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
He used to bite everybody. Bite everybody.
Oh, wow. I don't know why. Maybe I was teething.
Like him. Look, biting somebody's fingers. Just biting. For no reason.
Jax, you biting Mickey's fingers?
Yes.
Hey everybody, it's Kay. I wanted to come on and give a quick channel update. I've had a few people ask me where I've been, and I just wanted to let you know that for the last month and a half to 2 months, even longer than that, my top priority has been to take care of my mother, who is very ill, and unfortunately, she passed away last Thursday. So I don't know when I'm going to be back on the channel, but I hope to see you guys real soon. Take care. Bye-bye. That I am so grateful for days like today when I actually feel good, good enough to get out of the house and walk around. I am so thankful for, you know, being able to sit down here by the river to look at this gorgeous, beautiful blue sky. You see that? Look, it's just beautiful out here today. Look at the sun. And, you know, people gathered together and enjoying themselves and having fun. I'm so eternally grateful. Every day that we have breath in our bodies, we should be grateful and thankful. Yes, this world is an evil place. There are always going to be terrible, awful things going on in this world, but we need to celebrate every moment we have days like this, where it's just so absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Hey everybody. So I know that some of you are wondering where I've been. I know that everybody here doesn't follow me on Instagram, so you don't know. Well, it just so happened that in September, I had lost a relative who passed away, and I have not felt like reading anything since. It's just been very difficult because we've lost 7 people in the family since August of 2016. So that's a lot of grief. We have just been in a season of mourning and grief for a very long time. And I'm ready for us to move into a season of joy and happiness. Hey everybody, it's Kay. It feels like forever since I've been on Booktube. I was tagged by Musical Tati to participate in a tag video, and I started gathering the books for the tag, and I realized I didn't have a lot of books that went along with the tag. And so I thought, do I really want to do the tag when I really don't have the books? No, not really. So I'm doing this video instead, Tati, and I hope it's okay. Thank you so much for thinking about me and giving me the nudge to actually get up off my do nothing and record a video. Well, I won't say do nothing. I'll just say that there's been a lot going on since the month of March. So, you know, we started out with March Mystery Madness, and I was one of the hosts, and I started out real strong. I did get through a lot of books in the month of March, and I did the review videos and everything. But March is also the anniversary of my mom's passing. So I think that in doing all of those videos and reading all those books and listening to all the books, it was my way of trying to stay ahead of the game before the grief kicked in. Well, I hit that wall and the grief kicked in, and I couldn't finish out the rest of the books that I had for the month of March. I didn't realize it was going to be, well, I knew it was going to be hard, but I didn't realize really the toll it was going to take. So the entire month of March, I was just very emotional, but trying to hide it, trying to mask it behind, you know, reading and listening to books. What are your favorite videos to make? Right now, my favorite videos are what I call my featured 5 videos, where I'm highlighting authors who people really aren't talking about on Booktube right now because they don't have the latest and greatest and most popular books on the shelves right now. And I just think it's very important to remind people that books don't have an expiration date, and hope that they rediscover or discover some of these authors that are out there. You never know, you may find your next favorite book by reading someone who isn't the most popular right now. So what was the last book that you read?
The last book that I read is The Sisters Are All Right.
Okay, who is that by?
It is by Tamara Winfrey Harris.
Hi, Miss Annette.
Hello.
Okay, so I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions about books and reading. Okay, do you read romance novels or?
I used to. I don't read them anymore. I passed that.
Okay. Okay, so I'm here with this beautiful, beautiful young lady. What's your name, sweetie?
My name is Demetrius Golden.
Yes, and what's your GPA? Let's just brag a little bit.
My GPA is a 5.29.
5.29. Is that not ridiculous? 5.29. I love this. I love this young lady.
And I love you too.
Oh, what's the last book you read?
To Kill a Mockingbird.
What'd you think?
I really liked it, and I liked the story behind it, and the purpose, and the morals it gave.
What's the last book you read?
The Coldest Winter Ever by Sister Soldier.
Oh, you really like that one?
I do. It took me back.
Oh, is it?
It's gonna turn me on. It's here. Who would take it from me?
I didn't take it from you.
Who did that?
It stayed here. You went home. The book stayed here.
It's gonna turn me on.
So what are you reading, Jax?
A book.
Okay, what's the book about?
The 3 bears.
And who was with the 3 bears?
With,
What was her name?
I don't know.
What did she do?
She just spilled the magic porridge.
She spilled the magic porridge.
Uh-huh. The magic porridge spilled.
Everybody, this is Angie. And Angie's the one who gave me my name. What, Angie?
KK.
And why'd you name me KK?
Because I couldn't say Karen.
There you go. So anybody wondering where my name came from, that's where it came from. But do you remember the last book you read?
Yes. Sycamore Road by John Grisham.
Cite and talk about a classic read so lit book published before 1970 that you love. That would be this one. It is The Living is Easy by Dorothy West. This book was published in 1948, and I just love the way this book is written. I love her writing style. There's a little bit of old-timey feel to this book, of course. Think about how long ago it was written. But the story was really good. It's about a sister named, is it Cleo? Yeah, Cleo Judson. She is mean, bossy, manipulative. She somehow tricks her sisters into moving in with her. Her sisters and their families all move in with her so she could tell them all what to do and be nosy and all up in their business. But the book was so good. My book club had a challenge one year to read classics, and this was the one that I recommended. So yeah, there you have it. You know, normally when you read a book, you have a lot of empathy or sympathy for the protagonist. You want them to win, to succeed, to be happy, to find romance, whatever the case may be. You want them to attain their goals. Excuse me. In this book, I didn't care what happened to Cornelius. I didn't really care because I loathed him. I didn't like him at all. The only few characters in the book that actually I felt had any redeeming qualities anyway. Hey everybody, it's Kay. Welcome to the Featured 5, the Romance Edition. Hey everybody, it's Kay. Welcome to the Featured 5, the Book Club Edition. Hey everybody, today is a Featured 5 video because I went shopping. I can't stay out of the store, guys. I don't know what it is. I can't stay out of the store in the library. One of my goals was to read my own shelves this year, and I've been pretty good at that, you know, a little bit, kind of. I was trying to take advantage of the beauty of the day and go wedding gift shopping for my friend, and somehow ended up in a bookstore. Funny how that happens, right? Hey everybody, I'm on my way to a charity event today for the Greenville Literacy Association. I'm very excited. I've never done a book scavenger hunt before, so I know this is going to be a lot of fun. Now, I think I'm going to end up finding out, I don't know as much about books as I think I do, or as many authors as I think I should know. But it's all in fun. Like I said, they wanted donations of either books or money. I'm going to give a little bit of both. I used to volunteer for the Literacy Association, teaching people how to enhance their reading skills. So I'm very excited. I will see you when I get there. What is one piece of advice for someone wanting to join Booktube? I would say be yourself. Understand that everyone's not going to love the same books that you love, hate the same books you hate. Everyone's not going to like the same authors or read the same genre or the same series as you, but it's okay. If you're authentic and true to yourself, your audience will find you. Thank you for watching, and thank you for making this a great 7 years for me here on Booktube. Until next time, everybody, keep reading. Bye-bye.